Hello and welcome back to the channel. My name is Taylor and today is a Taylor Talks Crochet Podcast. It has been so long. Thank you guys so much for being patient. I'm so excited to share with you all of the finished garments that I have, and boy, there's a lot. There's so much. I have things for myself. I have things that are listed on the Shopify, things that are going to be listed on the Shopify. So stay tuned to see all of it. But first, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and don't forget to give this video a like if you like watching crochet content. I would love to have you as a part of our little growing community, and let me know in the comments below what you've been working on. You can also check out my Shopify if you are interested in purchasing a handmade item from me and supporting the channel in that way. You can also follow me on Instagram at Titty Creations or Titty Creations Reads for reading content. With all that out of the way, let's get started. You know, I think for the first time, because I have so many more finished objects than WIPs, I'm actually going to show you my WIPs first. I thought I was going to do finished objects. I am not today. So let's get my WIPs out of the way. First thing I am making, I will put up a photo of what it is going to look like, but I just have one very colorful square done. I will have 6 of these. I'm a little bit worried about the size of them. I think that I want them to be at least a little bit bigger, but I think if I block them, it'll be okay. Plus, there is going to be 6 of them. So this is made with just a bunch of multicolored acrylic that I have in my stash. I'm actually running very low on multicolored yarn. I have not bought any, I haven't done like any yarn hauls since June when I went to Duluth with my boyfriend, and I've been doing really well not buying any yarn, and I would like to keep it that way. But in order to do that, I need to use what I have, and I have a ton of colored yarn, and this is what we're doing with it for now. We'll see what other kind of color combos and things I get up to, but I need to make 6 of these if I can with like the yarn that I have. Next thing is going to be a sweater. So that's the back panel, and here's the front panel. I'm super excited about this. I think I actually want to make the same sweater for my boyfriend as well. Shh, don't tell him. For Christmas. So we'll see. I'll probably buy this same yarn. I'm not sure if I can get it from Michael's though. That's the problem. So I'm gonna finish this one, see where I'm at, and whatever I gotta do, I'll pick up the yarn to finish it. But this is just going to be a little letter sweater. This is made with Lion Brand woolies. I believe the colorway is Umber, and they call this like an orangey brown. I love working with this. It is an 80% acrylic, 20% wool blend, and that, oh, and then this on here I believe is like the wheat colorway. It's kind of like the one with the little nubbins. I love working with this yarn. I think that it has beautiful stitch definition. It is soft and it just glides over my fingers, but I definitely want to get this finished before it actually gets really cold, which I'm sure I have more than enough time because today is 76 degrees. Next, I've been making quite a few mandala ponchos. So this is one square out of 4. I have almost the second one done, and I'm really excited to see what this one looks like. This one will be listed on my Shopify. I just think that the black and orange and the black and yellow look really cool. It'll be really bright. I think something like this would be really cool at like a rave maybe. And then I also have the same thing in pink and black. So I actually have all 4 squares of this one done. The ends need to be woven in, and then I will, you know, stitch it up. It honestly almost gives like a tie-dye look or one of those like spinning paint wheel things. Got those going on. And then I am so excited about this cardigan. It's almost done. This is a birthday present for my high school best friend. She's having her birthday party next Friday, and I'm really excited to pull up to the function with her cardigan. So it's obviously not done yet, but I'm almost done with one sleeve. And obviously the biggest part would be the body. The thing that was stopping me from finishing this, honestly, was all the ends that I had to weave in, and I was a little bit worried about what it was going to look like when it was all together. Let me show you the back here. Here's what the back looks like. I think that it turned out as good as I wanted it to, but when you look at just 4 huge strips that are like scarf long that you made, you're just like, oh my god, what if it sucks? And then I got worried, and then I just put it away, and I was like, I don't want to deal with it. But her birthday's coming up. It's time for me to finish this. So I'm really excited to give that to her. I am using a 6mm crochet hook, and I'm using big twist yarn for this because I did buy enough for the cardigan when she originally said that she wanted it. And if you can believe it, that's actually all of the WIPs that I have to share with you today. Obviously, I always have like more kind of going on in the background, but the ones that I'm actively working on, that's it. I have been doing really good with actually finishing a lot of projects recently, so you're gonna see some of that. So one thing that I've been doing a ton of recently is blankets. A lot of blankets are going to be presents for people this holiday season. So this first one is actually going to be for my assistant coach, who has been such a mentor and a guiding light for me this year. And I wanted to kind of show her that, I guess, through a made object. She really loves green, so I made her this green and gray blanket. I'll put up a video here so you can see like all of it. It's quite big, but I used yarn in my stash and made her this beautiful striped blanket. This is just acrylic, like I said, from my stash. And I am just so excited to give this to her. I really hope that she likes it and, you know, cherishes it for many, many years. I think I used a 6mm crochet hook for this. I've been using a 6 a lot recently. That's kind of like all I've been wanting to use. So that's the first blanket. The second blanket here is actually going to be a wedding present. My boyfriend and I are going to North Carolina soon for a wedding, and so as a wedding present they had like not a lot on their registry, and so I was like, oh, let me crochet them a blanket. I think that would be a really nice wedding gift. So this is just greens and tans and a little bit of white from my stash, and I hope that they like it. Their wedding invite had like this light green and creams and all that stuff on there, so I thought that a blanket like that for them might be something they'd be interested in. This next blanket is actually listed on my Shopify if you are interested in purchasing it. It is just a big colorful blanket that, you know, it's just with stuff from my stash. I wanted something to work on while I was out working, and, you know, this is how she ended up. It's, you know, made with 100% acrylic yarn, and honestly, for a handmade blanket, it's a steal if you look at my Shopify. Just saying. And then the last 2 blankets are actually presents for my boyfriend's mom and dad. Have just welcomed me into the family with open arms, and I want to show gratitude for that, so I made them both blankets. So this first one is for his mom. It is a chevron blanket, which is my favorite to make. My boyfriend asked his mom, you know, what kind of colors do you like? And she was like, I like blues and greens and purples. So that's what she got, and I'm really, really excited to give this to her. I want to see what she like thinks about it. This is the one that started it all. I made this blanket, and then I was like, well, I can make other blankets too, right? And then all of these blankets just happened. It's like I blacked out and 5 blankets were done. This next one is for his dad. This one is a lot more basic. It's just blue and gray, and it's really, really soft. All of these blankets are with acrylic yarn, and if you can believe it, I did just have enough blue and gray to make a blanket with. So all of these I did not buy any extra yarn for, which has been really nice. I don't think people realize how much yarn they have in their collection though until they stop buying yarn, and then it's all of a sudden like, oh my god, like I just finished all this yarn and yet I still have so much yarn. I don't know. I know that I want to buy yarn when I go to Sioux Falls for my birthday next month, For sure, your girl doesn't need anything. So those are all the blankets I made. So let's talk about the other stuff. So I finally made a mini scarf, and TBH, I see why everybody likes these. This is not a Sophie scarf or anything like that. I did crochet this. This is made with Lion Brand, what is it? Kobu yarn. It's the one that's like bamboo and cotton. So I made this. It's so cute. This was stuff I already had in my stash, and I'm really excited to wear this winter. I really don't know what outfit I'm gonna wear it with, but I'm sure I will figure something out. I will say all of those ends to weave in, that was not fun, but you'll notice because I am not buying more yarn, I have been weaving in ends a lot recently. Me and ends have come to a very beautiful truce, I would say. Next is this yellow tank top. So I got this cotton yarn from the place in Duluth that we went to, and I just fell in love. This was when Butter Yellow was having a moment. Obviously it is no longer summer, but I do think that I could get away with like this underneath, like a jacket of some sort in like a colder month, or maybe even springtime. So I am excited to wear this. It did come out to be a little bit big. If I were to remake this, I wouldn't. So you start out with like a triangle and then it goes outward. I think I would make this kind of boob part a little bit smaller, because it does kind of like go to like the middle of my breastbone here, and that it's just a little deep for what I want, and it ended up being a little bit bigger than I wanted it to be. It does have a really nice drape to it, but yeah, I am excited to style this somehow. This is made with 100% cotton, and I used a 4mm crochet hook to make it. Next are two more presents. These are for my boyfriend's twin brother. So he really likes to hunt, and he was like, Taylor, I don't know if you like crochet beanies, but like I would love one for Christmas. He's like, but I don't know if I want camo or if I want like an orange one. So I made him both. Not much to say about those. These are very basic crochet beanies, and I hope he likes them. They are exactly what he asked for. So next is this crochet tee. So this is using the granny stitch. This is with Karen Blossom Cake. I can't remember what the colorway is though, but it's like this beige and red kind of looking thing. I used to love this colorway, and now I'm just like, I do not like it as much as I thought I did. I might list this on my Shopify, to be quite frank with you. Like, it's obviously beautifully made, but I don't think that the colors quite jive with me like they did when I first purchased this yarn. It's really soft. It's what is it? It's like 60% acrylic, 40% cotton, so it's really, really breathable, and it helps keep you cool, which is really nice. So yeah, this is just a raglan granny stitch. Next is my first foray into the, I think they're called like shrugs. So this is just a huge granny square with sleeves. I felt like this was so big, and I even added extra on the sides here, and yet it's still like a t-shirt. Or like, you know those kimono, like the little kind of cover-ups that are more short sleeves? That's what this is like. It's still very, very cute. This will be listed on my Shopify. But yeah, if you are interested in something like that, make sure to stay tuned. I've been actually listing stuff on Shopify. I'm so proud of myself. I've been doing so good. Next is a form of a poncho. So I know that ponchos are really big right now. So basically this is just two squares put together, and I'm not gonna lie, it's really cute. It has this great drape, and as you can see, it's kind of got that like checkerboard, mesh checkerboard look to it, and the stripes just look awesome. This is with Karen Skinny Cakes, and I believe the colorway is Spearmint, and I like working with the Karen Skinny Cakes. I mean, they do have a little bit of a plasticky feel. I wish that I wish that it just felt like a nicer acrylic, and that's okay, I guess, you know, it is what it is. I really like working with thin yarn. I think that it gives just this beautiful drape. I crocheted this with a 4.5 millimeter crochet hook. Next is this beautiful pink poncho. You might have seen this in other podcasts, I can't remember, but you know what the difference is? I weaved in all the ends. Look, there are no ends to be found. I wove them in, and this is going to be my Valentine's Day outfit, because I'm pretty sure we have a speech meet on Valentine's Day, and you bet your butt I'm going to wear this. I'm going to be so festive on Valentine's Day. I love Valentine's Day. I love pinks and reds, and this is just stuff that I had in my stash, and I think it turned out so good. I'm very happy with it. Next is this pink and black. So this is actually the same pink that I'm using for the poncho that I showed in my WIPs earlier. So I still had more pink left. So I made this, and then I had more pink left, so I'm working on that other poncho. But yeah, this one is listed on my Shopify if you are interested in purchasing this. It is made of 100% acrylic yarn, and you can machine wash and hang dry. Next, oh my god, I'm so excited about this. I've been wanting to make this for a year now. This is another mandala poncho, but this is in orange and black, which is the school I coach for. It's their colors. So I'm wearing this when we have our speech meet. I'm so excited. Also, the orange and black, the way that it looks, especially to the camera here, it almost looks like a monarch butterfly, or at least that's what it's giving. Doesn't look like one, but it's like giving that to me. And I really like it. I think that I picked perfectly for the like orange versus black, where to put them and stuff, and I'm so happy with how this turned out, and it actually looks really good on me. I've realized recently that I actually love the color orange. I never thought I was gonna, well, I shouldn't say I realized it recently. I realized it about a year ago that I loved the color orange. It's just been, me and orange, we've been rocking ever since. It was like, maybe like 2 years now. It was like, I started loving like browns and neutrals and all these, like light khaki, all that stuff. And then that morphed into really loving orange. I still love neutrals, but yeah, now I also love orange. Alright, I promise we are almost done. So this next one is another huge poncho done with acrylic from my stash. And look at this, also no ends. This is listed on my Shopify. This is huge on me. I think someone who is maybe a few inches taller than me would look really great in this, because this point down here goes all the way to my knees. Just this beautiful multicolor that we got going on. Just so fun. And this was really fun to make. I think I'm finally ready to be like, yeah, I love color work. Because this was a mountain for me when it came to ends. It has been done for months, and I've just been looking at it being like, I don't want to weave in those ends. And one night, I just finally did it. I did it, and I weaved in like so many ends that night. Like everything you're seeing here today, ends were woven in that night. I don't know what it was, what magic was in last Saturday night, but we got so much done, and now I get to show you guys. So the last thing for today is a hexagon cardigan. This has been done for a while now, and I just hadn't put it together. And I'm really happy with how this turned out. I think that the ombre of the pink is just so beautiful. This is with Lion brand. It's like the Lion brand cakes. I don't remember what they're called. They're called like mandala cakes, aren't they? So it's with that one in the colorway like Love, I believe. So yeah, just this like pink, deep pink, and like kind of whitey color. And this is also listed on my Shopify as well. One thing that I like about like this Lion brand one is that it is a little bit thinner, so it has this really nice like kind of drape to it, like it's not super bulky. So this is definitely one that you can wear in the fall or the spring, obviously the winter time as well, but it's just not quite as heavy. Like you could probably wear it on like a chilly summer night and not, you know, feel like you're dying. Okay, and that is actually all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. I know that was a lot to get through. Don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Please let me know in the comments down below what you've been working on. I would love to know. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Titty Creations and check out the Shopify if you are interested in purchasing any of the products you saw here today. Thanks again so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!